A very good afternoon to you and welcome to this webinar to where you can actually find ways to grow your business via GlobalLinker. It's a great strategy discussion or a webinar that we would be having. And I'm really happy that you have taken your time out from your busy schedules to be a part of this. Hi, Kumudini. Can you please drop in your message in the chat so that we can see it? So there's a chat box in the webinar where you can actually drop in your messages to everyone. Please use that option. Hi, Karthikeyan. I would, so before we start the webinar, we have 1 or 2 minutes. We'll also keep a couple of minutes for more. A very good afternoon to you and welcome to this webinar to where you can have a custom this done. Okay, it's gone now. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you can drop your messages here. While you are already waiting, we'll wait for a couple of minutes for other people to be a part of this session. I would like you to have your notepad handy so that whatever pointers we talk about here, maybe you can you would use that to take some decisions on how you want to take it forward with GlobalLinker and what with respect to what your business discussion is going to be. So it's very important, in this webinar, I always say that, you're not being on this platform to give benefit for the platform. You are on this platform to take your business strategy forward. So, in your strategy, in your mind, as of today, you may be having a point of view that you wish to start selling online. You wish to you may already have an exports business and you want to get access to larger markets or different markets. So how do you do that? So maybe you have come across a couple of platforms and online, and you think that they are good platforms where you can, if you put in your products over there, you may get an opportunity for getting more leads or inquiries. GlobalLinker gives an opportunity of one of them. So your notepad will actually help you to decide which are the different marketplaces that you can access and take use of for your to give visibility for on your for your product catalog. So you the way I'll be structuring this webinar is so that you will be able to decide at the end of it that these are the different marketplaces that are available to you, which you can access via GlobalLinker, and this is where you want to be present in. Hi, Nand. While we'll wait for another 2, 3 minutes for other people to join in before I actually start my webinar, why don't you all go ahead and start introducing yourself about what you do, what you're into, and share that with the group over here. So I'm just putting a small introduction about myself as well, which I have added as well. You can see it in the chat box. I've given a small introduction about me as well. I hope my voice is audible and it's clear. If you all can just put a yes or a no in the chat box, that would be helpful too. In this webinar, I would be doing a lot of the talking, most of the talking actually, and I would be asking you questions. So it would be good if you all can reply to the questions in the chat box as well. Hi, Nand. So you've asked a question. You are from Mumbai and you have a few confusion. Sure, why don't you share your contact details with me? And either me or my team will give you a call to help you understand, or you can drop a mail as well over here. I'll just send it in the chat box. So if you have any particular questions, you can, mention it over there. So if there are any technical questions or any setup related questions, please go ahead and send us a message over there. The right person would reach out to you for help. Hi, Karthikeyan. Okay, you're from BTS Vegetables, exporting from Tamil Nadu. Jayesh is from Nirvi Foods, manufacturing sun-dried products, fruits and vegetables. Very nice. Pushpa is from Puspita Handicrafts as well. Nice. MS Prasad from Sri Malani Group. Hmm, I missed it. Hyderabad, exporting mattresses and rubberized coil from our group industries. Okay, Surya Prakash, you're into wealth management business setup. That's nice. Mahesh from Fortuna Enterprise Vadodara, a new startup, looking to export chemicals and allied products. Renu Bhatia, a merchant exporter and manufacturer of women western wear from New Delhi. Very nice. Biddu K from Bangalore, exporting handicrafts for 2 years. Although I'm registered, I've not got any leads or conversions from GlobalLinker. Biddu, I think this webinar should help you. Why don't you just do it, and we can also connect after the webinar to help you gain more visibility. That's what we can help you do. Hi, Jayesh from Vasani Enterprises into telecom, PBX, and intercom services. Okay. While you'll go ahead and introduce, please, I'm going ahead and starting the webinar. It's been 5 minutes up, and I believe we can start the webinar now. So what are the points we're going to cover in this webinar? So I believe most of you are already registered on the GlobalLinker platform, and you have created your account with GlobalLinker. What you need to do next is create your product catalog and build your profile on GlobalLinker. GlobalLinker is a business. It's a community and a commerce platform which one gives you access to all the people, other people, and other SMEs who have registered on the GlobalLinker platform so that you can network with them as well. And, maybe they can become your peers or your clients or even your suppliers as well. Because every business requires a need from one another, right? And maybe I'm sitting in Vadodara and I'm exporting handicrafts, and somebody would be putting some parts like wood or selling, paint or anything that may be required in my business. So there's an opportunity for us to connect and collaborate as well. So while we also help in getting other SMEs connected, very importantly, we help you get visible to a wider global B2B market so that you can get more inquiries and sales. So we give you the channel which can help you get access to that market. So what are those channels, which you can get, which you can show your products? And that's what we'll be talking about first. The second we'll touch upon very briefly is on how you can build a powerful product catalog. What are the important things you need to have as you build it? Now, this is something which you should consider if you're maintaining an online product catalog on your own website, or if you already are listed on different marketplaces as well. There are certain criteria you need to keep or certain best practices you need to follow so that your product catalog becomes visible, it comes up in search results, etc. So we'll just briefly discuss about that. Maybe you will get some pointers and you'll be able to adjust your catalog accordingly so that you get more visibility. One of the key things is, we always know, right? Good pictures, good product catalogs will always be seen better and will also get more inquiries. So the same would translate to our own products. If our products are looking good, they have the right information, the chances of my products getting that inquiry or that sale becomes very high. The next is, we'll talk about those sales channels where you can get visible in detail. They are GlobalLinker, the marketplace, e-commerce store, ONDC, Indian Business Portal, and there's one more, your own company profile as well. Then we'll briefly touch upon on how you can manage this product catalog and access these different sales channels to set up, etc. And even if you are looking for certain products for your own business, maybe you can search for them on GlobalLinker as well. I'll share a couple of resources, and then we'll keep it open for Q&A. And if you have any questions, we'll definitely cover it over there. So let's get started. I'll give you a brief demo about the GlobalLinker platform, which you have already created an account on. And here it is. Sorry, I've switched back. Hmm. So this is GlobalLinker. If you created your account, you can actually see you come on the timeline over here. The timeline is actually also representing one of the sales channels visibility, which is there that about the GlobalLinker marketplace, which I was briefly touching upon. I'll come to this in detail once we are talking about that. But here is your GlobalLinker timeline. The moment you come, this is your homepage. And as you scroll down, you can see a little bit about your profile because we want you to have a good profile. And that directly represents your business professionalism and your profile and your business stand when somebody is reviewing it. So we prompt you to update necessary fields of your profile. Once that's done, you can't list it on the supplier spotlight. So being on the supplier spotlight gives you additional visibility apart from people just having to come and search for you and your product. So here, if you've met certain criteria, like you've filled your profile, you've added products, etc., your business has been verified, then you start showing up over here. Somebody can just review your profile. If they find it interesting, get in touch with you, send your products and inquiry, etc. A lot of people also use the timeline to post about their products and services or to post something interesting which adds value to somebody who's reading it. So this is a way which you can use to create awareness about your products, amongst other people. So I would just come and read about it and find it interesting. So then I can comment or I can go to that product page and I can send an inquiry as well. So use this as a way where you can send a lot of information, share something with the community. It just doesn't become a product listing. Other things, which are there, which you can access over here is your resources. So to help you network with other members on the platform, we'll also give you, we also post a lot of articles. And these articles are posted by our members as well. And, because they are subject matter experts in their own field, and they would like to share that with the community. So they use this platform to do that. So you can see that, while our own partners like FIO, our own staff, our editorial team, a couple of our members over here, you can see are sharing their own, information and learnings with everybody. Do use them because we feel it adds value when you are looking to, get some insight, something when you want to do something. It could be about tax, about leadership, on how you can manage your employees or become more efficient, etc. All the discussions which have been posted can also be seen over here. You can be a part of groups as well, so that you can start some common conversations with each other on a certain topic. You can create your own groups. Events, the event which you're currently joined gets hosted on the events platform on GlobalLinker. We also and my training team use this event section a lot so that you all can get benefit from it, and we regularly host training sessions. But if you also would like to host a session and invite your own people to talk about an important topic with your audience, then feel free to use the event section to create an event as well and get registrations. You can use that as well over here. Yeah, and there are offers as well. So we are partnered with different partners, and these offers are available for you to use. They're mostly to help you become more efficient in your business, to help you save a little bit of cost and time, and for your business as well. So more business related offers. If you feel they are of value, you can add it. Here is where you can actually access your profile and you can edit it. So I'm just clicking on edit over here and seeing it in the edit mode. Sorry, I clicked on share, not edit. So you click on edit over here and you'll come back. Yeah, and I can add a lot of details about myself and my company here, my picture, my name, my banner, my company banner can be added here, etc. All of this can be added. So when I'm sharing this profile with somebody, or, I can share this profile with my own clients, my own product portfolio, whatever I've added gets displayed over here. Anybody can see this and directly send an inquiry from my catalog as well. This catalog, what you're building, this profile which you're building is not only going to be visible for GlobalLinker, it's publicly available, which means it can be accessed by people outside of GlobalLinker as well. Which almost means that you have created a profile which is not, which you can also use and put it in your email signature. See my profile on GlobalLinker. You can do that, and you can share that with everybody who is coming, who wants to know more about your business. Can just click about it and find out important information about your business, your catalog, just by clicking on this link. They don't have to come and ask you for a brochure or information about your business, or go and search on the web about your company, etc. So you have control in that case about what information you are sharing about your business, and it is available for your existing clients, everyone to see. You can just kind of share this profile like this. And this is a test profile which we have on GlobalLinker, but I'm sharing it with you so you can, you can go ahead and check it out. I'll share it in a while, and you can just share it with your existing clients, etc. There are a lot of other things which which is there, your posts, your groups, which you're a part of, can be seen over here. Moving to the important parts about what are the things which we can see. Yeah, so now you have access to this profile. We'll come to the catalog management bit later, because that's one key thing we'll spend around a couple of minutes on. So I don't want to just touch base about it. Now that you've built your profile and you're building your product catalog, where do you think your catalog can be displayed? These are the 5 places, actually 4 places where you can show it. One is GlobalLinker Marketplace. One is your own e-commerce store. So you can convert your catalog into your own e-commerce channel. Like there are many businesses which are selling their products online on their own URL. So you can do the same as well. And you can use all the functionalities like integrate your own payment gateway, logistics, etc., and start selling. But again, that's a business decision you need to take. So that's why I'm saying keep your notepad ready. Write down these 4 sales channels which you want to use. So the next is ONDC, and the last and the fourth one is Indian Business Portal. ONDC, we are all very well aware of with the amount of publicity this network or this marketplace has got. It helps you get more access to different buyers, which you would ideally not get. So, your products can show in different buyer platforms, etc. Currently, ONDC is a B2C focused platform, but very soon it will be moving to B2B as well. The Indian Business Portal is an initiative by FIO, and you can and this is it's a marketplace which is purely for Indian SME exporters. So that and FIO, and this is promoted by FIO to its network and its partners, and a lot of buyers come in over here to place requests as well. So let's talk about all of these in detail. However, before that, we'll talk about a powerful product catalog. We briefly saw your company profile consists as a part of, has your product portfolio already displayed over there. Now, what are the things I need to have so that, if I'm a buyer or if you become a buyer of this particular product, what are the things you would like to see? You would like to see the images. You would like to know about the name of the product, a good, clear name, pricing, if any. And then if you want to send and more information about it, if you would like to. And then the last is, if you want to send an inquiry, I don't have to pick up the phone and call the person. I can just click on the button and send it to them, send my message to them. So these are the 4 important things you need to have in a product. We have just highlighted it over here for, this clear, sharp pictures, however boring or however this your product is, you just, make sure that the products are well displayed and their pictures are taken well and uploaded in the right way so that they don't stretch. They are not, you can see the entire product in one go. If you want, you can show multiple images so that, different aspects of the product also get displayed. You can also make sure that the names are simple and clear, descriptions are there, etc. Very important, given your profile and your catalog is a public piece, you should make sure that it is SEO friendly so that it gets searched in Google search, in web search as well, and it comes up in search over there. So for your product and your profile to come up in Google search, you need to be SEO friendly as well, which is again, something we have all heard about. And now AI tools help us come up with SEO friendly content as well. So use that to your benefit. And I'll show you ahead also how you can do that. Here is when I click on the particular product, I can see more information about it. So, you can see the origin, if it's in stock. I can ask for a quote. I can write much more information as a seller about the product, which will give my buyer who's reading about my profile and my product over here much more confidence about deciding whether he wants to, start a conversation with me or no. Just one thing I would like to bring to your notice. Think of your online profile and your online catalog as a branch, as your own branch, which you have opened in a different city. Imagine you are not sitting in that branch right now. Your branch has to be so well presented. It has to be, and the products have to be laid out in such a way that even when any customer who doesn't talk to your sales representative or to talks to you is able to look at the product, look at the product information, and take that decision to either send an inquiry or to make a sale with you. Now, if your product catalog is online, there's somebody who's sitting in a different country and he's seeing your product. He will not call you or talk to you or ask you any information. If he doesn't see the right information, he will just walk away, which is what we call as a drop off. So try and make note that that's where the power of you putting the right image, the right information, the right description about your product, the right pricing, etc., becomes very critical. Because if you don't add that information and the buyer doesn't see it, he will he will just walk away. He will not come and ask you that. Or if you are, if you have a monopoly, he would like to come and ask you, definitely, if he really would like to connect with you. But most of the time, if because there are so many options available, the person would drop off. That's why it becomes very important for you to have descriptions. Then, if you're writing a description, you may as well make it SEO friendly so that it helps in Google search as well. I'll give you another example of another organization, another B2B organization, which is into create manufacturing of matchboxes. So very nicely done pictures, good branding, etc. All showing over here. The name also conveys the dimensions, etc. Everything. No pricing is given because it's a B2B product. There's an option to share the catalog as well, and I can click on view to view more information as well. Now, when I click on view more, I can actually see that there's a lot of information mentioned over here, like what they are based where, etc., etc. More about the match boxes and the matchsticks which are there. There's a MOQ also, that minimum I have to order 2450 to products, numbers of it, to make a purchase or send an inquiry. And I can just click on send inquiry and go ahead. So I'll just recap what are the things we need to have in our product as well. You need to have clear and sharp photos and images. Try and add as much of information in your photos as you can. Today, we know that we love watching images. Our attention span is become as less, very less. Maybe somebody spends only 2 to 3 seconds on a particular product page. That's what the statistics are. So for that, images convey a lot more than words, and words are more difficult to read now. So try and keep nice, clear, sharp images and photos. You should invest in them because they can be used not only over here, but in your own product catalogs, wherever else you are, selling your products as well. It makes a very big difference. Try and take, more views, videos, etc. All of that really help when a buyer's sitting in a different country and this is all he can see about your product. Simple and descriptive product titles, detailed product description. Don't add too much of detail so that he doesn't even read it. Add enough information that is required for the buyer to make a decision. You also know what are the questions your buyers are going to ask you. That should be in your product description. So specifications, if that's what's added, colors, if that's something which we talk about. It could be anything. It depends on the product, obviously. So if it's fruits and vegetables, then it could be what is the life quantity, how much time it takes for shipment, typically, what, where is the origin, what is the quality of the product, everything matters. So that's all which you would be adding in your product description, because then the buyer's already, he's already asked his questions and you have answered it in the description as well. I always stress upon SEO readiness because, again, showing up in web search is very important. And if you have just written a product description which is not SEO friendly, unfortunately, then products don't come up in search high, which translates to zero or low inquiries as well. So not only on the platform, but even outside the platform, the product suffers, even though it has met the criteria above. So please make sure that when you're writing your detailed product descriptions, optimize it, or you can optimize the title and the descriptions with keywords. There are AI tools, again, I will, stress, which actually mention that, and you can give them those instructions to write it in SEO friendly way as well. I'll try and give you an example if we have some time at the during the webinar as well. I'm moving ahead. So coming back to our first sales channel after you do your catalog is, so say you've completed your catalog. Maybe you've added your X number of products on your catalog, and now you're willing to start showing it in different marketplaces. We spoke about 4. The first one is GlobalLinker. GlobalLinker has created a marketplace. So all the SMEs who create their platform on create their product catalog, they have an opportunity to show it in the GlobalLinker marketplace, wherein all the products are displayed over here, and it's open for B2B buyers nationally in your country as well as outside the country as well. So globally, here you can actually start, your products start showing and buyers come. We try and get maximum visibility for your product over here once it is displayed on GlobalLinker marketplace, and by getting visits, etc. So you can look at listing your product over here. This is just a snapshot. I'll try and see if I can open this on a different page. Yeah, it's opening. So here is where you can see, a lot of other products are listed on the platform. And if I'm just looking for bulb, I'm just and there are products which are displayed by several sellers over here. There are already around more than 4,000 sellers which are registered and are showing on GlobalLinker Marketplace. And you can send an inquiry for the buyer can send an inquiry to you. You would get it on your seller panel over here. Coming back. Seems I'm going to have to do this every time. I hope my screen is continuing to be shared. Okay. So what do you do to show your products on the GlobalLinker marketplace? Here's a small checklist. You add your products in your catalog, meet the requirements to add a basic product into your catalog. Then there are certain additional requirements you would need to meet from the business point of view, from your account point of view, and second is from the product point of view. From the account point of view, you need to ensure that your business is verified. So if you have in India, you would have to be GST verified to do that. Then you go to GlobalLinker sales channels, and then you add a GlobalLinker category to your products. Then you wait for product verification. There's certain additional product information that you need to add. You should make sure that your product content is not duplicated, that you're not adding the same content on every product that you're adding. Your product description and your summary is well written, so that there's a small 80-word limit on both. So you have to add more than 80 words combined in both, so that it shows like a well written product as well. And some other like you have to have minimum 3 images, etc. on your product. And then once that's done, then you have to enable it and you can start showing. So say, for example, you have 100 products in your portfolio. Of that, you want to show 50 on the GlobalLinker marketplace. So you can just enable 50 of those. The balance 50 can be used in another channel which you have done. So this becomes in your notepad. You can now decide whether you want to, display your products in GlobalLinker marketplace or no. So this becomes a tick. Here is another sales channel which we spoke about briefly initially. Is you can convert your catalog into a proper e-commerce store. An e-commerce store helps you get not only inquiries, but it also, if you are accepting sales, then you can also take sales. You can also enable checkout, and the proceeds of this directly go to you. It is your own property for you to create and manage. And you would be doing the digital marketing, the SEO, etc. for this store, so that you get this. It's very similar to you creating an offline branch, which you can use, so that once you create a branch in a new city, you would create it, you would paint it, you would put shelves, you would hire staff, you would do etc. Then you would start marketing it, so you would place flyers in different newspapers to advertise about your business, or you would send across a mail and saying that I am here, or you would do some marketing to make people aware of your business being present. It's the same thing that you would be doing with your e-commerce store, but online. Here, the market is extremely wide. It is not limited to a geographical area, but it's limited to where you would want to now, sell your products to. So if your limit is national or your limit is global, then it's up to you how you would like to. And you have complete control over this, because the amount of effort you would be putting on your store and the output you would get is it's correlated. It's completely correlated. So yeah. So one is you need to have menu navigations over here. You need to, a good attractive storefront definitely helps a lot. And you have call to actions. You enable your payment gateway and shipping. And of course, if you're looking to export outside of India, you need to make sure that you are, and even in India or in your country, you need to make sure that you're meeting your country's compliance and requirements and export requirements as well. So in India, you need to have your IEC code. So if you do not have one, please get that ready as well. Here are some examples of B2B stores. Many B2B stores have told us that we don't need, we don't need a need a website. But here, is a pure B2B this business who has created this website and actually use it as a very interactive catalog. Now, if you can see over here, I just want to ask a question. Is my PPT displayed in slideshow? Can you all see it? If you all can just write a yes or a no. Otherwise, I'll just reshare. Okay, great. Thanks. Yeah, so here is where it's a pure B2B product. Nicely, the navigations have been added over here, banners have been added, and they're using this store as a means to get more business and to get inquiries actually. So here are a couple of other examples which I'll just now briefly show you. Here is a B2C business actually, which has enabled checkout and is selling one product for B2C clients. Now we have another B2B client in the PPE segment, but a very big, highly exported segment from India as well, very popularly exported products. So here they have this, and I can send I'm just sharing this with you to see the interaction where you can send an inquiry and I can just write my message, log in, verify myself, and send the inquiry as well. This is Swat products, which is Bikaner products, so one of the very popular products from Bikaner, and they store because they wanted more dealers in East India. So they started marketing their store once they created it in that way, and they did digital marketing services accordingly, and they actually got a couple of dealers and relationships they built it from here. So I'm just giving you ideas on what are the possibilities. Again, it all has to align with your business strategy. Here is another one, which is selling cosmetic products. Very nice cosmetic products are displayed over here, and you can they also white label, I believe. And here another one in rubber components for the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah. So this was more so to give you an idea on people and what possibilities are there for you to uh, see over here as well. So what are the checklists that you should be having for your e-commerce store? One, again, you add your products to your catalog, which you have already done. If it's already done once, then you visit my store under sales channels, and then you create your store by picking a theme, adding products, add your store policies and other details, add your navigation, your categories, banners, and you link your products to which category you would like to link it to set up your payment and your logistics, and publish your store and start selling. So if you're inquiry based, you don't you can just hold it on for inquiry as well. So you need to identify your business strategy as well, what you want to do, and then you start looking and employing digital marketing services accordingly. I'll move to the next one, which is ONDC. So many people have expressed interest to list on the ONDC network, and GlobalLinker is one of the seller apps, as we call it, which give you that access to list your products on the ONDC network. So if you have created an account, you can, and you have listed your products, and you are also addressing the B2C segment, you can definitely list your products on the ONDC network. There are certain criteria you need to meet to do that. So you have to set up and publish your e-commerce store. You need to enable your shipping zone and your logistics as well, because the logistics will be managed by you. You go to enable ONDC, and you do the setup for the ONDC by providing your store details and your settlement information, etc. You'll have to map your products to the ONDC category. And then, once you comply to a couple of these ONDC requirements, then your products will start showing on the ONDC network. Moving to the next one is the Indian Business Portal, which is by FIO. FIO is one of our partners, and they also they heavily promote our small businesses from India. And this is one of the initiatives to do that, which is by creating the Indian Business Portal, where all the SMEs who are in the export business or are looking to export. So then, in that case, you can list your products over here, and this is an inquiry-based platform only. So I'll just briefly show you over here. Hmm. Yeah. So you can see that GI products get again importance, and there are a lot of categories of products where our SMEs have posted some open RFQs and are already there, which FIO gets, and then they post it over here. And if your product is, if your catalog is not updated, one is you won't be displayed on the Indian Business Portal, and you will not even be informed of such RFQs which are there. So that's how we can also reach out to members if we know that they have a product which they are offering and doing, and it's getting sold. So if your product is not updated, your catalog is incomplete, then we won't be able to do a right matchmaking and reach out to you as well. So otherwise you can always come here and visit and check, but here there are a lot of products which are displayed by members. You need to have an IEC code to this is just an example, but yeah, this is the checklist for you to get listed on the Indian Business Portal. Prem Shankar, please add your question in the Q&A box or in the chat box. I will definitely answer it in a couple of minutes once we end this, once I complete the webinar. So here, yeah, you add your products to your catalog, then you set up your e-commerce business and set up your payments and all for KYC. Then you visit the Indian Business Portal and you have to provide your IEC code. So given this is an exporter channel, you have to have an IEC code. If you do not have one, you can apply for one with the DGFT and start applying for it and accessing it to get it. Verify your IEC and then it goes for verification. The team will review your store with the products which you are looking to publish on the Indian Business Portal, and it will come up. So there are certain criteria, again, you would need to meet by adding a FIO category, etc. If you have a GI category, you can also add your GI category and product category as well over this, where it starts displayed over there. That also gets verified. You'll have to upload your GI certificate as well. And yeah, you can start showing up on the Indian Business Portal. Now, we are briefly, very quickly, I have touched upon the four sales channel that you can show your products in. And here is your seller panel. This is just a screenshot, but I'll come on live and show it to you as well on how you can access it. So here you can update your catalog. So this is the basic where you update your dashboard, your orders, and your catalog from here. You have your e-commerce store management. So if you are creating your store and you are, you want to have an online store, you can use these features for e-commerce store management. And this is where you can access all your sales channels, like the ones we spoke about. So GlobalLinker Marketplace, your company profile, um, the Indian Business Portal, ONDC, etc. You can access it from here. I'll show it to you on live as well. Mm. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. So how do you access your account on GlobalLinker? You sign into your account and then you click on online store over here. That's where you come to the seller panel over here and you can start managing your catalog. You may not see all of these features if you are just sitting with a catalog. For that, you need to upgrade your catalog into a higher catalog which has access to all of these features. So if you are in a catalog level, please upgrade it. You would see a banner somewhere over here asking you to upgrade it. So upgrade your catalog and make it into a store kind of a catalog where you can start accessing all of these marketplaces as well. You can also search for products which are on GlobalLinker. So you can come to the marketplace and place your request. Or on the GlobalLinker seller panel, seller platform, where you are managing your account and you access your account, there also there's a search icon where you can search amongst all the SMEs, everything you want. So if you're looking for bulb, you can, get those products over here as well. Right from your account, you can access it. We have created some two very interesting types of resources which you can access. Creating your catalog, your listing on IBP, listing on ONDC, creating your own e-commerce store is actually completely DIY. Either you or if you have your team who can help you do it, who does this for you, can actually it's pretty self-sufficient, and you can do it yourself. So there are several tools which we have made available that you can access. One is Linkers to Assist, which is to help you access everything with respect to your catalog and your store. Helps you on store setup, how do you manage your product catalog, bulk upload, etc. And the second is webinars, which are conducted by me and my team on different aspects. So while I take it on a general level, we have our experts who do it from the product catalog level. Who actually there are complete sessions which we have on how you can list yourself on ONDC, on Indian Business Portal, on the marketplace, and these are conducted by my colleagues who are experts in this, so they can actually go into much more detail than what I have gone and spoken and speak to you about it. So if you would like to actually be in a live session where you can answer questions like that, then you would like to clarify certain things, you can attend any of these webinars and make use of it. Not only you, but your team members can also be a part of it. It becomes a training session for them as well. So whatever we have spoken is not only for your access, but your entire team can also access it and use it. So thank you very much for hearing me out. I hope in your notepad now you can sit and decide whether of the 4 and 5 sales channels we have spoken about, which is the one which is most relevant to you, and then you should get started with working towards it. But the base for everything is to have a product catalog. If you don't have a product catalog, you will not be able to list yourself in any of these sales channels. So whether you are looking to get yourself displayed on one channel, which is what most of other organizations also offer. Here you're getting access to 4 sales channels. But even if you want to get listed on 1 or 2 or 3 or all 4, in that case, having your own product catalog becomes critical. So get started with doing that. In fact, we have webinars which are only for that as well. So I'll keep it open now for Q&A. And please start asking your questions, in the chat box or in the Q&A box as well. I'm just going to the Q&A section to see if there are any questions for me. Okay, I can't see it. Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible. There's a Q&A. So MS Prasad has asked how to understand the potential gap of global export market through this platform. So one of the gaps, we do know that there are buyers who are looking to buy. That's why there are 2 marketplaces where you can be a part of. There are several offline inquiries that float around, and we don't know the authenticity or the type of it. So if things coming from the GlobalLinker platform become very from IBP becomes critical, and it helps you because you're getting them coming up via a particular network. So you get access to a lot of it becomes a bank for you to access and look at. So I think it is helpful, where here there's a lot of matchmaking happens from buyers to sellers, and even the leads or the RFQs now which are there get posted over here as well. So Surya Prakash is asking, please show some examples for services too, as we have seen more on products only. So currently, given GlobalLinker's focus has been more on products, because products are the ones which get sold on the B2B space. However, you can definitely list your products, your services as well in a similar fashion. So please go ahead and do that. But currently the products are more focused towards B2B products as Renu is asking, ma'am, if I sell on e-commerce portal, then price is mentioned in INR. So Renu, you have an option to show it in your home currency or in USD. So that's up to you. On the portal, it gets shown in your on GlobalLinker Marketplace, it shows in your home currency. On Indian Business Portal, it shows in dollars, US dollars. And on your website, you can choose the currency you want, which is your home currency or in US dollars, etc. So that's your option if you have your own, if you would like to run your own e-commerce store. Can I add products video also? If you're running your own e-commerce store, yes, you can add you can add videos. I believe. I'm not very sure, but I'll keep that question open and I'll get back to you. You can share your email ID with me and I'll get back to you on that question. I'm just writing it down. Yeah. Viraj is asking, I want to become a merchant exporter. There is a question. I can upload multiple categories of different products. Yes, you can. So maybe I'm just taking an example. You could be selling bags and food grains and this. So you would have three categories of navigations available. It's up to your business what you would like to export, and you accordingly present it on a marketplace. You would be anyway selecting the category. So for example, if you're selling non-basmati rice, for example, so then the category you would select is grains and food products, for example, rice. And if you're selling bags, then in a marketplace the category you would map. That's why category mapping becomes important. So generally when we come to when we come and we are looking for products even in an Amazon or a as a single buyer, I'm always looking. I go in toys category and then I would start looking for it, or I would go in bags category. That's why you selecting the right category becomes very important. If you don't have the right category, your products will show either not show, or it will show in the wrong category where buyers are not looking for your product and your product is displayed over there. So then there's no point in doing that. So category mapping becomes very important. And on your own e-commerce store, if you're looking for that, you can that also becomes important, so that members are easily able to navigate on your store. Renu, I've taken your email ID. Thank you. Prem Shankar. Ma'am, good afternoon. I'm from Rajasthan, Kota district. I'm farmer and interested to start export business online, but no knowledge. Please guide and support me. Okay, Mr. Prem. One, I'll just see if my team can get in touch with you and help you on this. You can also share what exactly you're looking to do, and then my team can help you with it. I hope that helps. Mostly you will have to see by if you want to start exporting. I hope you are also started applying for your IEC code, etc. You're compliant, and you have to also identify which markets you want to sell in. Then you can start. I think that would be the first two things you will have to identify first. MS Prasad, is this platform also provide any OEM requirements from buyers to manufacture their designs and models? As of now, we've not seen any requests as such, Mr. Prasad. But if there are, they would definitely be posted one as an RFQ, or it will be also posted as a post on the timeline as well. I'm also going now on the chat section if I've missed anything. Viraj Patel, I want to become merchant exporter. Okay, we've spoken about that. Sagar is saying, now I'm complete my GL marketplace. Please give me some tips for growth. So, there are ways where a lot of people have identified that there are mistakes in their catalogs which they have not updated. So, try and look for those mistakes. We have webinars which are actually, my team conducts. Adnan does it. So that because he knows the amount of, like, by talking to so many members, we know that there are certain things which are not met, even though they are meeting the technical or the system requirements. Buyers are not able to do make the purchase because it's not meeting that. So you should be a part of that webinar. Second is try and see the other sales channels, more importantly, if they are adding value to you, and try and be visible over there. Shruti is asking, what is the category for Areca palm products? I'll have to get back to you, Shruti. I'm not sure, but where are you looking to list? That would be a question that I would like to know. so that then I can give you the right category. Are you looking to list on IBP, on Indian Business Portal, or on the GlobalLinker Marketplace? Then only I will be able to, show it to tell you. Uh, yeah, just going down, scrolling down, sorry. Can you give market survey or potential of particular products from India and values? Yes, actually, there are a lot of places where, there is data given. So you can go to, I'm just chatting it here, you can go to ibef.org to find data. It's a good data source for you to get, Anil, about the products which are getting this. One is you can also go to fio.org. They also, have a lot of information on what products. I have sent a message on the group to everyone. So you can check these places where you can this. If I get some more, I'll send it to you. But these are the ones which I generally always go and refer to for data and information. There are also, I think, Exim, there's a website. Give me a couple of minutes, I'll look for it and I'll get back on that. But yeah, there's a lot of good data available over here as well for you to do. Anurag is saying, does foreign embassies also help businesses? Is there any portal for the same? So Anurag, Indian Business Portal is exactly that. That's where, PO gets in touch with foreign embassies of different countries, and those buyers place their requests over here. So which is why it adds much more depth and value being a part of the Indian Business Portal as well, and showing up even on the GlobalLinker Marketplace. I'm a manufacturer of vermicompost and want to export vermicompost. Please guide me, ma'am. So, Gaurav, this entire webinar which we did was to help you list your products and make it start getting visible on different platforms. Why don't you do that as a step one? And then, we can talk about what's next. So, Sagar, okay, you'll get the webinar recording because you have registered for it. So, you should be able to do this as well. Which product is most exported in India? The highest exported products as of last year was petroleum products, followed by healthcare and pharmaceutical instruments and products. Then it moved on to food and vegetables, and textiles is one of the highest. So, and also one of the biggest importers of Indian products has been USA and the UAE. Just FYI, this is just general, not talking about any particular order or for any particular product. But from what my research, which I have gained, is this. So you can look at these areas as well. Yeah, so I'm just briefly sharing my screen to show you one important thing. Okay, I don't know if my screen is visible here. Here you can see my screen. And I'm going to the seller panel. So somebody's asked for my email. My email ID is here. I hope you have seen it. I'm just moving to the other screen because we'll be short of time. So here is where I'm accessing the seller panel. This is a test account which we have on the GlobalLinker platform. And here is where I'm accessing it. Maybe most of y'all, a lot of y'all who have created your accounts recently may not have access to all of these features. You would see a board to upgrade your platform, to upgrade your store. You can do that. We are also doing, that's one thing I wanted to highlight. We are also conducting, one-on-one discussions for people who would like to get listed on the GlobalLinker Marketplace and the Indian Business Portal as well. So what we do is we review the catalog and we kind of just guide you very briefly how you can do that. And then you can take it forward on how you can get listed on these platforms. So if you're looking for that, you can, you can look at scheduling your time with me or my team. This is my me and my team's Calendly link. I've just chatted with you all, and it's more for to help you get listed. So the primary aim is to start getting you visible on one of these platforms so that you can start getting inquiries. So we would be sending Yes, Dr. Ratna, please do that. We will, review it. We would, and then we can help you get listed on the GlobalLinker marketplace. So feel free to schedule your appointment. Either me or my any of my colleagues will get in touch with you during the scheduled time and help you get listed on GlobalLinker marketplace. It's more of a review and a discussion call, and then you can take it forward from there. So it's about that. You can also go to, so yeah, here is where you can actually visit the marketplace. I'm just showing you where you can actually, because I showed you screenshots, I'm actually showing you the live thing right now. Here is where you can list on GlobalLinker Marketplace. Just on a brief, you can see that, there's a thing saying that my products are not listing because I have these things which I have not met. So I can just, kind of finish that, make sure that I'm doing it correctly and update it, add a category, etc., and start listing. Once I start listing my products, we don't deliberately don't list it. You can start showing your products over here. So once you either enable it or you then, you remove it from GlobalLinker, or you can keep it over there. That's up to you, but you can actually show. So these are the products which are showing on GlobalLinker marketplace as well. Similarly, for Indian Business Portal, our test account cannot show, so I cannot show it to you. But on the marketplace, you would be able to see this. Link your store and sell on Indian Business Portal. Once you click on this, you would see that you have to enter your IEC code. That's after updating your catalog and adding the category, etc. That becomes important. You can do this, and your products can start showing on the Indian Business Portal. Similarly, for the ONDC network, you would have to you go to store details. Here is where you can actually manage your payments and your couriers, etc. If you're running an e-commerce store, and you update this information, and you can start listing on the ONDC network after you again map your products to the ONDC categories, etc. If you've seen this, there is a inquiry which has come for a product, and I can see all my inquiries over here. So I can see this inquiry and I can start, responding. So there's a buyer who has placed an inquiry for my product on the marketplace. I can see those inquiries over here. I can view my orders. If I'm taking orders for my store, I can see it here. If I'm on the ONDC network, I would see my orders here as well. Otherwise, I would see inquiries if I've kept my product for inquiries only. So here is where I can see all the inquiries and I can place it. So I just wanted to give you a round off of, what you can expect. And if you want to go into more detail, we have detailed tutorials about each of them. And you can, have a look at that. So yeah, I hope this has been a helpful conversation. And if you have any more questions, I'll be wait. Where will we verify IEC? So Renu, I showed it to you over here. 1 second. I'll go back. Go into the dashboard, sorry, the home page. You click on Linker Store, so you come on the home page here. And this is if you want to list on the Indian Business Portal. Okay, I'm just showing that. So you click on Send Request over here. And here is where you enter your IEC. The IEC name will have to match with the name which you have registered on GlobalLinker. So just take note of that. Otherwise, go and update it. And once it gets verified, you can submit it and it goes for verification to the FIO team for, to have a review. Thank you for the appreciation. Thank you. And yes, we are always reachable. You can always get in touch with us. And do take note of the other, webinars which are there. Look for any specific webinars which you think will add value to you and be a part of that so that, it will gain you more visibility. And if you're looking to interact with our team specifically on how to get listed so that you can close that quickly, then schedule an appointment with us and we will guide you with it. It will be a quick 30-minute or lesser conversation where we'll quickly just go through your catalog and we'll identify issues and we can solve them quickly. Okay. So thank you for your time. I wish you all the best. And I hope to see more business growth from your side. Good luck. Goodbye.